my reaction to the MLB Golden Bat rule. Um, I think that it's actually a pretty good idea that in the MLB should just try it. I think the unfortunate part of sports is you have to keep innovating to make it interesting. I think the NFL does this well. Um, Now, some sports I feel like are more down pat, like soccer. I think is more. You almost don't need to change the rules as much. I think baseball kind of falls into that category, but that being said, you do have to kind of like innovate at the same time. In soccer, which is my sport, I hate VAR. I think it's annoying, and I just like I there's nothing I want to watch less than freaking some a foul replayed like 9 times. I just like just play. And I'm like the same way when I'm actually playing in real life. I hate when people call fouls all the time. It's just annoying. Um, but that's just my opinion. Like I just don't find fouls interesting to watch or be a part of. It's just like just play. Baseball, I think like getting your best hitters out more. I think is more interesting for the average person. Me, especially, I don't necessarily want to see the catcher hit. I don't want to see players that pretty much always do nothing at plate hit. To be honest, I'm not a massive baseball guy, but I've gone to a couple Braves games recently, and I don't really want to see trash players hit all the time. I understand there's like some strategy to it, and it's like the beauty of the game, I'm sure. But I just don't want to see trash players hit. I'd rather see players with talent hit in big moments. Um, that's really all I can say about that. I almost do feel like in baseball sometimes the rotation is too long, and I wish they would kind of like change. Be able to. I actually wish they would be able to change the rotation every inning. I personally think that would be a good rule. That would be a rule I would support. Um, like, why let trash players hit? I feel like trash players hitting should be like the last. It should be like in the NBA. Like, trash players got to eventually play, but don't make it like a big thing. Like, make them come off the bench for like 10 minutes and then, make that a part of the game. Like, the trash players are going to hit eventually, but like, make them hit like in sparingly. Like nobody wants to see trash players hit, dude. We want to see Shohei and freaking Soto and these type of players at bat. Judge, we want to see these type of players at bat, like in big moments, like every game. You know what I'm saying? So I think the Golden Bat thing is a great rule, and I'll say this too. I think the biggest issue is the name. I think the name Golden Bat rule sounds hokey and gimmicky as heck, and it just reminds me of like the Golden Buzzer and like America's Got Talent or something like that. It sounds mega hokey. I think the name is absolutely terrible. It sounds like I'm playing freaking Mario baseball or something. Like no, dude, call it something else. Like designated hitter, like something like like DH1. And having it happen once a game is not unusual in sports. Like in basketball, you can challenge fouls once a game. I think it actually, as much as I hate again challenging fouls or foul replays, I think it's actually kind of made it better actually in a weird way. I think that's the only sport where it does work because there's so many fouls in basketball. It almost is unavoidable. I feel like in soccer, it just that rule wouldn't work. Same with football. I don't think it. No, fouls are kind of annoying in football too. Although, I think they incorporate it a little bit better. Anyways, baseball, there almost like are no fouls. Anyways, yeah, I think I'm all for the Golden Bat rule. Bring it forward. I think it adds another level of strategy to the game. Just don't call it the Golden Bat rule. For the love of God, bro, call it something else. That's got to be one of the worst names for a sport thing I've ever heard. I see why people don't like it. They hear the name, they're like gimmicky, lame, childish, and just silly. Call it something else.